There was a time when getting healthy felt like taking on another career. Wake up early, work out hard, count every bite, prep meals, track steps, meditate, journal, and still somehow have energy for the rest of life? It felt exhausting before I even began. Everywhere I looked, it seemed like being healthy required constant work. A flawless morning routine, a fridge full of organic superfoods, hours at the gym, and a mindset that never slipped. No room for rest, no space for off days, just discipline, control, hustle. And honestly, that approach burned me out over and over again. So I stopped trying to be perfect and I started trying to be real. Because I finally realized something. Living healthy doesn't have to feel like a full-time job. It just has to feel like part of your life, not your whole life. Health should support your life, not replace it. Health isn't supposed to dominate your entire schedule. It's supposed to give you more energy to live the life you already have. But we're so conditioned to believe that health is an achievement, that it only counts if it's intense, if it takes hours, if it looks a certain way on social media. But the truth? Most real, lasting wellness happens in the background. It's built into your day, not stacked on top of it. When I stopped trying to do everything, I started doing what actually mattered. And suddenly, things got easier. I simplified my habits, and that's when they stuck. Here's what I used to do: 1-hour workouts, 6 days a week. Complicated meal plans. Supplements I couldn't pronounce. Strict rules I couldn't follow. And here's what I do now. Move for 20-30 minutes a day, even if it's just walking. Eat whole foods most of the time without obsessing. Drink water before coffee. Sleep at a consistent hour. Take 5 deep breaths when I feel overwhelmed. None of these habits are extreme. They're simple, but they're sustainable. And because they don't take over my day, I can actually keep doing them even on hard days, even when life gets busy. You don't need more time, you need less pressure. One of the biggest lies I believed was, I just don't have time to be healthy. But now I know I didn't need more time. I needed to let go of the pressure. I thought if I couldn't do it perfectly, it wasn't worth doing at all. So I skipped workouts instead of walking for 10 minutes. I ordered takeout instead of making a quick, balanced meal. I spiraled instead of starting fresh the next day. Now, I've learned that done imperfectly is still powerful. A short walk still counts. A simple meal is still fuel. 5 minutes of breath work still brings peace. You don't need hours, you just need a willingness to do something. Healthy doesn't have to be expensive, trendy, or complicated. Because health has been marketed as this high-end lifestyle: $15 smoothies, boutique fitness classes, personal trainers, meal delivery services, biohacks and gadgets. But real wellness is often free. Walking in fresh air, cooking at home, drinking water, sleeping well, journaling, sitting in silence. The most powerful health habits don't require a budget. They require intention. And when you stop chasing aesthetics and start chasing how you feel, you realize health isn't something to buy, it's something to build. I focus on integration, not perfection. I used to think health meant mastering routines. Now I believe it means integrating habits into real life. Some weeks I move more. Some weeks I need more rest. Some days I eat mindfully. Some days I don't. But I don't start over, I don't spiral. Because health isn't a reset button, it's a rhythm. I've learned to adjust, not abandon. That's what makes this work feel light. Not like a full-time job, but like a daily practice. Tiny shifts made the biggest difference. Here are just a few examples of what worked better than all the perfect routines I used to chase. Drinking a full glass of water first thing every morning. Turning off screens 30 minutes before bed. Moving my body in any way that feels good, not what burns the most. Asking myself, what do I need right now? Letting go of food guilt and eating to feel satisfied, not restricted. Saying no to things that drain me. Taking 2 minutes midday to check in and reset. None of these take more than a few minutes. But they stack, they create momentum. They build a version of health that's actually livable. You're allowed to feel good without doing everything. You don't need to earn your wellness. You don't have to sacrifice your joy for your goals. You don't have to choose between living your life and living healthy. You can have both. You can take care of your body and still have room for fun, flexibility, and flow. Because health isn't about grinding, it's about supporting yourself. And when you stop trying to do it all perfectly, you finally give yourself permission to do what matters, with ease, grace, and consistency. If this message hit home for you, hit that like button and leave a comment. What's one simple thing you do that supports your health without burning you out? And if you're ready to stop chasing extremes and start living well your way, make sure to subscribe for more honest, sustainable health content every week.